Hey, good afternoon. Colin Kimball here with Alderman Chevrolet GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership. We appreciate your interest in this beautiful vehicle. Very excited to show you this thing today. Very, very special vehicle we have in our hands. Now, this is our 2025 GMC Acadia Elevation. Now, that comes with a ton of cool things here we are going to go into depth about, but right off the bat, this is a new engine here. It's a 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine married to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Very smooth delivery of a lot of power. You're going to get 328 pound-feet of torque and 326 horsepower, which is amazing performance here for a vehicle this size. This one's finished off in a very, very nice crystal metallic color. What's nice about these darker metallic colors here in the North Country, they hide the dirt and grime very, very well, making them super popular. Also on the exterior here, we have our high gloss black painted mirror caps with the built-in blinker indicators. You have these blacked out Acadia badging, which comes with the blacked out edition. You're gonna get these 22-inch high gloss black aluminum wheels. These are your Continental cross contact tires on there. What's nice about these Acadias is they have a nice little plastic liner that goes along the whole bottom of the vehicle, protects you against those rock chips and the rust. It's normally the first place where it starts. We do have a passive key entry system in all 4 doors, and we are going to go over how that works. Deep tinted rear windows. We got these high gloss black roof rails on the top there. Refreshed front fascia here. It kind of has a resemblance of the Yukon. Very similar Yukon headlights. This is your daytime running LED light. I do want to give you a quick look at that. 2 presses of that ×2 circle arrow right there is your remote start. Very sharp look to the daytime running LED light. Inside of there is your projector style LED headlamp. High gloss black front grille. Now, this Acadia is offered in 3 different trim levels right now. You have the Elevation, the AT4, and then the Denali. And then they did shorten up all of the trim levels. There's no more SLE, no more SLT, and they kind of stuffed it all into these 3 packages. So believe it or not, this is technically base model. They called this Cloth After Dark. Very, very nice interior here. Nice texture, and we are going to go over all of those features, but first I want to give you a good feel for room in the back. Now, we do have that passive key entry system. I want to give you a quick look at that. Turn the vehicle off there. So with the passive key entry system, you just need the key in the vicinity of the vehicle, and you can lock and unlock this door without pulling the key out of your pocket. It's super helpful if you do want to keep the key in your bag, pocket, purse. Check out the rear here. So we do have captain's chairs in the second row. Now, I'm about 6'2", definitely on the taller side, and I have more than enough room here to kick my legs out, but it is adjustable, so I can slide it back even further. This seat is back to my liking, and I have more than enough headroom and feet room. Really not limited for room at all. You got your kangaroo pockets in both seats here. That's not something they put in every vehicle nowadays. HVAC vents right here. You have a 120-volt car port, or a wall outlet, and then 2 Type-Cs. Some little cubby space underneath there. You get a nice interior view from back here. You got your 3rd row bench seat. We'll give you a quick look at how those collapse in just a second. This does have an 8-speaker Bose premium sound system. Really nice speaker covers on there as well. Liftgate button right there. On the doors, your electronic mirror and window adjustments. You're going to click one of these things, then use the directional pad to change the mirror angle. Lock and unlock right there. And then we have some nice finishes on the inside here. Give it a quick start. So fully refreshed interior here. This is a 15-inch vertical display. You're gonna have your wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You have your Wi-Fi hotspot capability. You can connect up to 7 devices at once. You do have a Google Assistant in here, so you can do in-vehicle controls. You can ask it things like, hey Google, change the temperature to 65.
All right, changing the temperature to 65 degrees.
So what's nice about that is you can be fully hands-free while driving. You can ask it to change the temperature, volume, or ask it silly questions like how much gas I have left in my fuel tank. But a very, very nice feature. You don't want to be fumbling around for buttons in the dark. And it is a very big screen here. You could get kind of lost in the sauce. You have HD surround vision in here. Every camera angle GM offers. 360 view right there. You have your forward facing, rear facing, forward over top, rear over top, forward facing mirror angle, rear facing mirror angle, and then your hitch view. There's a few different line options there for when you're backing up. My GMC app capability, so you can remote start, lock and unlock anywhere in the country. You don't need to be near the vehicle. You could be on a plane trip to Florida, realize you forgot to lock your vehicle back home, and you just send it a quick signal. Vehicle status right here is going to pop up a little Acadia. You can click on these little plus buttons to monitor some of these things. And if it is something you want to monitor all the time, like your tire pressure, you can click on it after you've selected it. Then you can hit add to driver's display. And it might have to reconfigure your driver's display, but it will pop it up right there, which is a super nice feature. And you can do that with just about everything you have behind these little pluses. You do still have your manual inputs here. You can just click on that and see everything. Very cool cockpit kind of feel. Right down here is your tangible buttons. You still have your piano tiles here, as I like to describe them as. Not everything is on the screen. You can still control your temperature and your fan speed with your buttons right here, which makes it a little bit easier while you're driving. You kind of just reach over and tap these things instead of feeling around for stuff on the screen, or changing your air vent direction through the screen or anything like that. You have your lane keep assist with lane departure warning. It'll do those little minor adjustments for you to keep you in between the white lines, but it will beep at you if it senses you leaving the white lines. Heated leather wrap steering wheel right here. You have your heated option right there. On the right side is your hands-free audio and phone call settings. You can click this to change the template of your driver display. My favorite one there is probably Google Maps. You don't have to waste your whole screen over here when you can have the maps up right there. On the left side here is your adaptive cruise control settings. It does have a dual clutch, so you're going to go ahead and put the vehicle into your into drive. Then you're going to click this little L right there, and then you can use your paddle shifters. This is an electronic precision shifter. I don't know if I pointed this out or not. Gets rid of the hunkiness and clunkiness of just putting the vehicle into gear. To put it in drive, you're going to pull it towards you and then down. Reverses towards you and then up, and then park is just a little button right there on the end. Wireless charging pad right in the middle here. Two Type C's, or a Type C and a USB, sorry. Side-by-side cup holders. Leather wrap center console. You lift it up, you got some surface level storage, and it is lit up with a little LED light right down there. We'll check out the lift gate here. We do have capless fuel fill in this Acadia. You don't have to get the hands dirty, and you don't have the cap swinging around scratching up the paint. Nice, almost clear tail lamps or lenses on here. Now, these are 60/40 splitting seats right here. When you pull this, it's going to automatically drop the headrest to make it a little bit easier when you do drop these. But if these seats are too far back, it's not going to drop these all the way flat. You can slide those seats forward in the second row. They do drop flat, and there's a ton of room. Underneath here, a little bit more storage. You can put some beach supplies, maybe some camping supplies. You got some cargo tie-down locations right there. And then another press of a button. This is going to go ahead and drop right back down. We got our quad outlet exhaust tips here. First time they've done a square look. Blacked out badging in the back. Those little circles on the rear bumper is going to be your parking assistant. It is going to beep at you if it senses you pulling or backing into any objects. Ton of technology, very, very nice finishes. And this thing is loaded with safety features. If you have any more questions about this beautiful 2025 GMC Acadia Elevation, don't hesitate to give me a call, 802-776-5000, and ask for Colin. Or you can stop by for a test drive at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont. And you have a good one.